Then get up, get dressed, before work's off my list. What's left to do, just guess. It's you, my favorite, but I wanna taste you and feel you shake, raising an earthquake. Can't push the brakes when a rush hits. We're going in, we're going in. You keep me biting my cheek, year after year. Only gets better, I'm weak in the knees. We hit the sheets, you on my lips, I'm feeling the heat. That's all I need. When a day's gone, we've only begun. That's the best part, when we get it on. I'm addicted, no denying it, 'cause you don't cross my mind, you live in it. I wanna taste you and feel you shake, raising an earthquake. Can't push the brakes when a rush hits. We're going in, we're going in. You keep me biting my cheek, year after year. Only gets better, I'm weak in the knees. We hit the sheets, you on my lips, I'm feeling the heat. That's all I need.
I'm about to get 30. Your last one made you 30. Now you get yourself a freaking little dude. In the mood 24/7, 6911. So you're making it, but I'ma just stop. Stop for a moment. Do you really think that I'ma fuck you while I'm sober? I'm not. Taking Uber to your hotel. Eat it like a local, but you're calling back while I shut down.
You keep me biting my cheek, year after year. Only gets better, I'm weak in the knees. We hit the sheets, you on my lips, I'm feeling the heat. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Good afternoon. You're back on Star Trek. Continue. Let's go. I actually made another save. I found out you can have 3 saves. There's 3 profiles. You can have 3 saves. So the AI and you know, people saying online, oh, you can only have 1 save. It's kind of wrong. There's 3 profiles. I think I'm on the right one. I'm just checking. Okay, we have to do... Not that one. Building here. Oh yeah, cool. Crew quarters. Right, we need to upgrade the nav energy reflector to level 2 or research holographic project, which currently there's no... in the science it said, right? Let's start that. I've got to try and remember what we were doing, where we were, and you know, stuff like that. Because I also realised there's an entire room here that I've completely forgot to even get, like ruined room that I forgot to even thingy. And then there's all these ones too. Think slowly. I think right now it's power, isn't it? If I remember rightly. Yeah, we need to get back up here because we need to do something else. I also found on my other save, because I basically started again, that in the options you can actually turn off the sector sickness. So you know, like they get that you lose morale the longer you are in a sector. Well, you can turn that off. I should have done that to start with, because it's such a terrible panic. Okay? But I didn't. So it's either we restart with that off, and it's way more fun because then I can actually go to every single planet in every single like system, or we just continue as we are. I kind of do want to just restart. I just don't remember all of the choices that I made. And it's not like I have thousands of people watching me, so restarting wouldn't really cost anything. I might do it. I'll see. Should we restart? Because we can get... There's some technology that I got on my other save that I didn't on this one. I might restart. I know, yeah, you know what? I am going to restart. Because we haven't had many of these. We haven't had many of these streams, really. So I'm going to... We're only in Sector 5. I'm just going to delete this profile. We're going to restart. We're going to go custom. Mutiny. Spent too much time in Sector. Turn that off. Resource deposit size, base storage. Yeah, I'm going to turn base storage. Oh, I'm going to turn base storage to 200. Instruction times. Time needed to treat sick and injured crew in sick bays, 50%. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Everything else I'm going to leave the same. And just, I want a more fun experience than it being a nightmare that it has been. Because it has been pretty bad. But yeah, I'm just restarting. I'm going to skip some of the dialogue so we can catch up a little bit quicker. Stellar cartography's online. Alright, we'll start from this point. Captain life support systems failing. This way we'll have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Uranium. There's deuterium. There's also deuterium there. We can go here. Okay, we can now deactivate grey mode. Energy levels are returning. Now what about this thing, the array? Can't tell, Captain. Try scanning for life signs. No one on board, Captain. Scan the array. Several life forms on board. One in Vulcan. Not sure, Captain. Signals are weak. We just have to see for ourselves. And the other thing I got that is an interesting thing. In that first start of the playthrough, it was I think it was Chakotay and Balana that was on there on this one it was 2 different people. On my other save it was 2 different people. It's interesting. Uranium. Oh, our torpedo launcher's off. Hold on. Can I put the torpedo launcher on? I guess not then. Right, we now have the uranium that we need. Prepare. That was really quick. Transport the back online, Captain. Miss Parasec calls for the array. It's time we got some answers. And it's going to be so much better that I can just not have to worry about jumping before I've even checked the system out. We're going to be able to hit every single event, random event. Hence, can Mr. Paris get ready for your first away mission? Captain, we seem to materialise in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off and is suggesting what to do. This has a better outcome. Harry and Tom use their tricorder to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Follow the readings. They navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on a porch to a nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. Right, Captain, seems harmless. Might know what's going on. Should we approach him? Ow. Just move my hand and punch my mic like the... Ow. I'm going to do this one because it's got a chance of gold. Didn't get gold, never mind. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man, trying to analyse his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act. Can't quite remember on it. The old man isn't much help. Try to find a market ourselves. A large barn behind the farmhouse. Tricorder readings are off the charts. Definitely something strange about it. That's going to make them fatigued, but... We could do with the science if we can hit it. Nice. Right, we got the 10 science. The people must be missing marquee. They're all being held here, Captain. Wake up the tattooed man. See, we get, but if we do this one, we get Balana early. If we do this one, we get Chakotay early. I think that's how it works. I mean, this is a better outcome. But... And the reason why he's, it's lower is because like his power is 18 and we need 14 and his is 25 and we get a bigger goal. What one should we do? Do I need the deuterium? Yes. Right now. But also need this, so I'm just going to take this one. Hey, we got gold. That means we get more deuterium. We've got 300 instead of 200. As I said, this is a restart, so I'm skipping a little bit. I probably shouldn't really, because I might... I don't know what to do with the other streams that we've done on the with the harder setting. I might just delete them, get rid of them. Anyway, Captain Yomi actually waits to return to await him when Hurricane unexpectedly materialises behind her. What happened on the array? Well, I'm back. What happened there over Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours, but we're just here. Right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on your way, I hope. Captain, we're being held by the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? One of our own is missing, and you were sent to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I perform my Marquis duties to the highest standard. Patak, this is similar to the start I had the other time when I started. Interesting. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communication. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize the workforce. Prioritize life support, sector, secure decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality to first gain access to the engineering office. Sure. Which one? Engineering office is now accessible. We need to fix it. Repair. Repairs in progress. Till completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more uranium and deuterium. Right, so now that we've changed the settings, we can actually go to every planet in every system, because they won't get sick and tired of us being here. So we could get a little bit more deuterium. Enter ship, done. Grand. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out tasks simultaneously. Great. Yeah. So turn this on. Life support we sold on deck 2. Access to missile. God damn it. Repair. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. The room must be cleared to create room for residential section. Clear. While we wait for our work team to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Exactly what we're going to do, buddy. See if we can get green here. Come on. Ooh, nice. Okay, we lost a bit because we were full. Right, we're going to go over here and get more deuterium. Excellent. That's ready. Vessel repairs are complete, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. We can. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Grand. Right, what we are going to do, we're going to repair sick bay. We're also going to... I don't think we can do this yet. Oh, we can. Okay. Okay, sick bay's done. Important. And the ruined room is done. Great. Now we're going to go crew, emergency quarters. And crew, emergency quarters. We'll have to find something else for that at some point. Okay, we've got some of our guys sorted. I think we'll turn these into emergency quarters as well. We can't repair that one yet. Caretaker. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. How the array? Ah, who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo, but his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. And Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager, we mean you no harm. We just want our people. Your people. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. 90% chance. 100% chance this is optional. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain. And no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? So let's try and appeal to his humanity. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand it, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honour a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Offer help. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help. You? I've searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. I've never done that option before, so I want this to... No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Paris than Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet in the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Therese? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together, Cap. Helm, set a course for the 5th planet in the neighbouring system. Let's find our people. Right, first thing. See if we can get some more. Damn it, we only got 45. That's not good. Oh, there's another planet there I missed. It's just fuel. Go here. We'll put up another temporary room. We'll put up another temporary room. They're being fixed. We'll repair this. And repair the science lab, because we can. Shield generators up and operational, so is the science lab. Nice. I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, I can't repair the torpedo bay yet. Okay. Get to where we're going. We need these, so we're going to see if we can track the beam a bunch in. Nice. Now we can repair stuff. We're going to repair the bay and we're going to repair the workshop. Awesome. You can tell I'm being a little bit quicker at doing stuff because, you know, I'm going to kind of get to where we were. Oh, wrong one. Sick. Now we can start redoing stuff maybe. What have we got? 171. Okay, let's see. Let's do... I'm going to also research these more than these, if I can. I'm going to get tier 2 on everything, so that when we need something, we can then click it and just unlock it. That's going to be the easier way. I'm also going to clear that. I'm going to do that one too, and clear that. Lovely. Clear that one, and clear that one. And repair that. Tick. Clear that. This is fine. If we get everything. Nice. Right, now we can go to the other system. So we're going to go here. Right. I need... Okay, we've got some, so we're going to learn this one. Then we're going to need... another science lab. So I'm going to put... We need... Oh, no work team. We have to wait. There we go. Done. Right, we're going to grab another science lab. I'm not, because I'm missing titanium. We've only got 2 crew that don't have quarters or anything. It's pretty good. Right, under crew, I want this, but we're going to have to wait, because what we want to do is we want to get... actually, I might do crew quarters. That's going to help. Yeah, I'm going to do crew quarters. But then we're going to go for tier 2. Captain, we reached our destination orders. We know this bit. Continue. Let's see what we have here. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a distant planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Our Tom Paris and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place. What makes this place so special? Check the energy pulses. This is optional, so we don't base. They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of desert. I recommend an away team to investigate. There is something else. The interval between the pulses has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's run out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Do a general scan of the planet, see what we learn about the planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Analyse the planet's atmosphere. A 95% chance. Let's take a look at what happened here. The atmosphere contains no nucleonic particles, Captain. The planet is incapable of producing rain. I've studied thousands of Class M planets. I've never seen an atmosphere without nucleogenics. There must have been some kind of extraordinary environmental disaster. See, now if we hadn't have unlocked or repaired the science lab, we wouldn't have got that option. So, you can study the planet in detail after we rescue Chakotay. Fair and away, team. We'll examine this world first. Captain, small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. The peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel, and neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings, looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? His name. We know who Neelix is if you've watched the show. Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker's been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, compensation. Sounds fair? Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void rolls have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Right, we can scan this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Ah, that's the view I wanted. I don't know how I didn't get that view the first time. There we go. Right, so we need... What do we need? We need titanium, not titanium, what is it? Yeah, titanium, and then dilithium. But anyway, we can go here, 2 cycles away. Get more chance here if we can get green. Nice, we've got 40 of that. We don't need thing. We could do with a little more fuel. Should we build an additional cargo bay? Yes, we will build an additional cargo bay. That's a fantastic idea. Cargo bay. I'm going to put the cargo bay there, actually. I want the science lab here. Caretaker. What a delicious meal. Culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth, yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes, you're missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazan Olga encampment. Kazan what? Kazan sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, they can be reasoned with. I thought you said Akompa had our people. Well, the Akompa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maze Yarbin, the Olga leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy. Ask for more info. Anything else we should know about these Kazan Olga? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Olga, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send an away team. Very well, we'll prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. We have to go back first, I think, so... we also want to... Oh man, we can't repair the shuttle. Well, that's bad. We don't need that one, we only need this. Put us up to full, so we're good. Right, back here. Okay, we've got 54. We are going to build crew quarters right here. Cargo bay's ready. Morale 100. That's what we need to do. Get our morale up. Now we can hold 2,500 deuterium. Nice. Captain, we reach our destination. Yes, send an away team. Right, Neelix. Let's do... Vilana and Tuvok. The away team materializes in a small valley between dead volcanoes. Sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry and the sandy wind whips through their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy pulsing. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? This is the only one we have, so... Success! The away team pushes forward, battling strong winds and low visibility, finally emerging to a ledge with a clearer view of the surroundings. In the distance, they spot the Kazan Olga settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching. Captain, the sandstorm is heading our way. Design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. Analyze the area and evaluate the best cover. We can do that. We could also do that. Or we could do that. But that's going to obviously tide them over. If we do this one, he'll be unfatigued. And it's a guarantee anyway. Lana wastes no time. With impressive efficiency, she swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all the while grumbling about the perceived incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazan Olga settlement. We've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people? Galaxian. Let Neelix do the introduction. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, he's got the highest, so... Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazan Olga in his usual boisterous manner. The woman and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazan emerges from the settlement, Jarbin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazan, but more like a human with pointy ears, appears around the corner. Seems like the Kazan don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them? Assure them no bad intentions. Nah. Demonstrate strength to keep the Kazan at bay. For this one, we could offer them water. We also get... Really, we want to do this one because we want the... We need to build morale. This will give us 100 morale. This one will give us deuterium, which we've probably been using, but probably not enough. This one basically gives us nothing. Let's do this one. Okay, we were successful. The away team calmly explains their peaceful intention, emphasizing the desire to find their missing crew. Their diplomatic approach eases the tension, and Jarbin explains that the Okampa live underground. Their access controlled by the caretaker, who provides their only source of water. As proof, Jarbin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Okampa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jarbin and demands the Okampa woman be freed. Yeah, we know. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. We'll have to do this one. It's the only one we can really do to get a good outcome. The away team lays down covering fire, forcing the Kazan to take cover. This allows them to minimise their exposure to enemy fire. Jarbin, though furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skill. They escape with no casualties. Safely back on voyage, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and a rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Kez, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving. As Jarbin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. Transport signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kez, can you help us once we locate the breach? Of course. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, ask Kez why she got to the surface. Kez, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? Got a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We once possessed telepathic abilities, but those atrophied over many generations. Ask how Kez and Neelix met. Kez, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kez while I was trading with a Kazan Olga. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in this terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologise, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Ask Kez if she knows about the caretaker. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations he has provided the Okampa with food, water and energy. Protection from the outside world. Any idea why he still does it? Oh, any idea why he does it? Or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Okay, we've things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transport signal amplifier, and Kez, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching. See, now I don't have to put it back on. Already done. Computer, initiate the emergency medical medical holographic program. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. Shimmering figure materializes into sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now and its patient. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulnar, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to attend and a sickbay to reorganise. That told her, didn't it? Now we can do this because we've got no research. I don't have any titanium, so I can't do much else. Okay. So we don't need any dilithium right now. We can fly here. Oh, deal with the array. Okay. But we don't have to go back to the array, do we? Did it say? It didn't say go with the array, did it yet? Okay, we've just got to fly around, I think. Fine, we'll fly here. Captain, the blueprint for the signal amplifier complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. It's already done, buddy. Workshop repaired, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. 6. Now we can unlock crew quarters. Now we've got no crew that needs quarters, and our morale is going up. It's fantastic. This, we can also go to tech tree. We've got 58. We want 100. And the reason why we want 100 is because we're going to go to combats on 2. Science. We need science on 2. So we can get the hydroponics bay and the bio lab. We also need to get this back up and running, which we can't do right now. We've got no titanium. 105. We don't really need any. We only need this one. Right, now we can go back to the compass. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. Be wise to make it back to a compass. Exactly what we're doing, buddy. Can we reach our destination? Yes. Right, Kez. We need someone who's got phaser and Starfleet, and then we could do this one's got. This one's more of an all-rounder. Go good, Kim. Upon materialising near the tunnel entrance, Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch and fear and back off a bit. Watch out, shouts one of them. Foreign warriors are back. Captain, the Kazon seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are our orders? Oh, man, we're just going to have to pick this one. Sometimes it's good. Okay, it's good. The away team confidently ignores the Kazon, heading straight for the tunnel entrance. The Kazon, intimidated by the team's away team fearless demeanour, make no attempt to stop them. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Use and transport the signal amplifier now to find it possible breaches in the security barrier. Use the amplifier. Either one, it doesn't matter. But this one's going to require Tuvok, I think. Actually, no, that one's going to require... in theory, Kez, but... we go with Kim on this one. And should we do this one? Your A team deploys a transport signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern is a futuristic environment with smooth white walls glowing in warm white light and sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Akampa City. Captain, we're inside the Akampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed? Let Kez lead the search. We get 200 morale. Really, we could do with the science, but it's kind of low. Kez approaches a group of Akampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Akampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members awake but disoriented. Surrounded by a strange medical equipment, Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon. Before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from the Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of the reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Clear a path for any debris. Yep. This'll be fine. The away team clears the path through the collapsing tunnels using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit. Security barrier is the only thing standing between them and their escape. Tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Stabilize the transport signal by adjusting its amplifier, adjusting its frequency and modulation, or analyze the tremors interference pattern and recalibrate the transport signal. So this is the last one. We could literally just put all of them on and make sure it's gold. We get we get double research at it. So we're just going to do this because it's the last one. There we go. Oh, 27. Okay, well, we got all more. Let's put it that way. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief when Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Marquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Commander Chakotay, welcome to aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What, no champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant, and we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people, and he's increased their power supply to half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnel. Sounded like he's preparing for something. What? What can you tell us about the Akampa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much, and that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then he's provided for the Akampa. Debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Akampa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seemed to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, it was mentioned that the caretaker provided the Akampa with a mere 5 years worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels. and his frequent references to running out of time, the logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The accompanier said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague, except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to... I've got a really itchy nose today. I don't know why. It appears to be a cellular destruction caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejected rather violently. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make full recovery. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, Caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Accompanier for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who would continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals with various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, we'll be stranded. Ugh. Yawning now. We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. We have everything. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to verify the system's functionality and to assess our temporary flight control officer's performance in combat. Excuse me? This ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. TrueDeviL is right. We need to test our combat system, but we lack the sparring part. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? Will the marquee on the Valjean a Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? Balana, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Valjean, Captain. Just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep that in mind, Command. Now we get a fighting thing. Oh yeah, we have to select heroes. So we're going to put... I'll put Balana. Okay, we're going to put Harry Kim, Tuvok, and Tom. Pretty much all we can do.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yes. We're going to target weapons.
To attack the front, Captain.
Out of range for most things. Yes. Evasive maneuver. Dodges an enemy attack for a limited time. Yes, we know.
Ability ready, Captain.
We're going to hack their shield.
Ability ready, Captain.
And we'll do an evasive maneuver.
Ability enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory. Boom, that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods are unconventional, however, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be in a support position for Voyager. Oh, God. Yawning again. Alright. The transport room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Right. We're going to go and grab some dilithium. Deuterium even. Try and grab 1,000 if we can. Nice. We lost a little bit, that's fine. Sector. Go back to the array. gonna have a drink. My mouth's really dry. Some of my nice coffee. Okay, the array. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our marquee raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Jarbin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all. After your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Jarbin, can we discuss this like two civilized? He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target
Moving to attack the
weapons.
front, Captain.
Right, Kim,
Ability
hack their
ready,
shields.
Ability ready, Captain.
Tuvok, for God's sake.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Shields are destroyed.
An enemy is fled, Captain.
Right.
Moving to attack
Target
the front,
weapons.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Victory. Hull state is 59%. Now, what we're going to do is get someone on that. That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by just in case more Kazon come up. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcement. The array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back to where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Okumpa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Something you did turn their planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from a galaxy. We had from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen. Stay behind and care for them. 2, where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. Did you ever consider allowing the Okumpa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Okumpa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain, Jarbin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access your system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Okumpa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Okumpa. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Okumpa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control system to send us back? No, destroy the array. Otherwise the game's over if they send us back, so what's the point? We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Okumpa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready to try Cobalt device. What are you doing? The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. My Cobalt device is ready, Captain. Fire. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, Balana. The Akampa. They remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Akampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next parole hearing. The missed parole review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Yavin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Right, so ship. Engineering office assigned to hull repair. We're going to do that. We have 15 brains now. We probably should get the shuttle up and running. Right, sector. We want to go here, but we're currently here. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to here. Grab a little bit of, this is enough if it's green. Now we're going to go over here. Scan everything. "70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Marquis and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Marquis are a motley crew. We have had to learn to put our differences aside and work together, coexist. Coexist? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to to forge a new path together. 27 crew added. Neelix, Hez, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before we leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook. Oh, and you haven't lived until you've tasted my Angler Boss. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide and a cook and a morale officer? That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kez, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better. Learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realised I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then. Welcome aboard. Captain? You might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zybane, or I'm not sure how to say his name, who was captured while exploring the Akampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. All right, everyone listen up. Unite and explore the unknown and learn. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, ripe for scientific discovery. We face the unknown with open minds, eager to explore and learn. To survive, we must work together as one crew. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of the crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As your first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. Right, we can stay here. That's the beauty of not having that setting on, where they get sick and tired of you being in the sector. So we are going to stay because we're going to do like some upgrades and some other stuff. We have 132, so we're going to learn this. 8 remaining. We need... what have we got here? Well, this gives us more science, so we'll fly here. And we'll get as much as we can, if it's green. Yes, nice. 40 extra science points, that's great. Put it back to 145. Pretty sick. We need some fuel, so we'll go down here and we'll get some fuel. This is plenty. Lovely. And we look at the ship. Is there anything we can do? We have 10 brains. Let's... need 35. I call them brains because that's what they look like. It's actually titanium, but there you go. I need another... I want to put another science lab. What are we missing? Oh, I need a bit more. Okay, we can't do that. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't actually think there's a lot we can do in here. We can just fly around and waste time. This is 5, so it's going to take 8 to do that research. There we go, done. Right, combat. We want to do... Shall I do improved phaser fire? Because we're going to get into a few fights, so we want to do more damage, right? Disruptor. Ooh, we need a disruptor. Where are we going to put the disruptor? Don't have a deck to put the disruptor on right now. Because this section here, I'm going to keep for the hydroponics. So the disruptor can go somewhere else at some point. But right now I need room. So, yeah, I need like this. This is the size of the large hydroponics. This double, it's also double floor. But it's 6 wide and 2 floors. It'll fit right here. Then we'll get another crew quarter here and then another crew quarter here. And then we can put maybe the disruptor here, which is about the same size as this. And then that will allow us to have a double room here for something. We can find something that's a double room. If not, we'll move disruptor like here or here. One of them. But right now we just, this gives us, oh, leave for now. We're just wasting time. Right here. This would be 8. Oh, we didn't need the 8, did we? Alright, well, we can get this because we can hold 200, so this is, we can just grab that. Now we can, we've got 155 research, so we can research something. I should be researching like all the time as soon as it runs out, but we also need like crew as well, so engineering down to like tier 3, which we can't do yet. Combat. I think I'm going to do I don't even know when we get this. Like in the combat phase, I've never seen it say fire disruptor. It seems to always be phases, unless it just does it on its own. Might be why shields drop pretty quickly. We'll go up. We do a hull reinforcement, I think. I will just waste some more time, so we'll fly here. Don't need it right now. We'll fly up here because it's research, I think. While scanning the ring of system class D planet voyage, detect traces of the 247th element, breaking a major breakthrough for the Federation. Analysing these samples could provide valuable scientific. There we go, done. Right, now we can fly over here again. And that's the whole reinforcement done. I'm going to do that one. We can get this one after, I think. But now we can collect some more of this because we need it. There we go. We're full again. How much more have I got to go on that? 5. Okay, let's see. Where are you? 4. 5 cycles away. We'll go to this one that we dump when we get there. Fantastic. Now we do disruptor control. Which is going to be what? 8. I think I will just go to next sector. I don't really have anything much more to do here, so I think we'll just go to next sector now.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. We have been in the Delta Quadrant for an estimated 4 weeks. The integration of Starfleet and former Maquis personnel is progressing. Our current trajectory of 70,000 light-years to Federation space dictates a need for a long-term survival strategy. Due to the replicator's power consumption, the captain has concluded that we must transition to traditional nutrition and enlist the assistance of Mr. Neelix in locating alternative food sources. I have provided Mr. Neelix with a Starfleet Cadet's Guide to Shipboard Protocol. specifically highlighting regulations concerning discipline, resource management, and proper conduct. To date, I have observed no discernible alteration in his operational methodology or adherence to protocol. I will therefore continue to monitor his activities to ensure that his unconventional approach does not result in any culinary incidents.
Mr. Neelix, do you have any recommendations for edible plants? Plants? Ah, yes. There's a lovely little Class L planet close by. Lush vegetation, abundant wildlife, and it's almost perfectly safe. Almost? That's reassuring. Mr. Neelix could accompany the away team and provide first-hand guidance. I'll second that. Lieutenant Parry, set a course. Now, if you excuse me, I have to announce a new chief engineer. Lieutenant Carey, you've kept engineering running smoothly during the past few weeks. Thank you for that. I'm happy to serve, Captain. However, the Delta Quadrant requires someone who can improvise when Starfleet protocols fail. Miss Torres? But, Captain, I've been loyal Starfleet officer for years. She's Marquis criminal. You're out of line, Lieutenant. My decision stands. Dismiss. Miss Torres, or should I say Lieutenant Torres, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I hope we can learn to work together. Fine, I'll keep your ship running, but don't think I'll forget it was you who got us into this situation. I trust you'll handle engineering with equal determination. Don't worry, Voyager is in good hands, Captain. You'll have assistance. Commander Chakotay highly recommended both Ensign Seska and Crewman Jonas, both Marquis. Well, that's not so bad. At least I'll have someone to rant about Starfleet regulations to. Don't worry, B'Elanna. We'll find ways to adapt Starfleet. We always have. Anything you need. Just say the word, Lieutenant. You can count on me. Do your job, Jonas. That's all I need. You start right away. We're reaching the L-class planet and we've got plenty of work to do. Great. Now we can go to ship, and what we can do here, we can assign a hero. We can assign B'Elanna to engineering. We will assign Tuvok to phaser control, and we'll put Chakotay in the transport room because he gives 4% hero skills to away missions. Okay. The medical bay will obviously get the doctor with minus 23% patient treatment time. And can we do anything with science? Have we got anyone that could be in the science lab for now? Put Tess in there for now. Kim. Oh, Kim gives 21% research rate. Nice, we'll do that. We need somewhere to put Tess though. I don't know if we can even have a hero in stellar cartography. I guess not. What do we get from Kes for the... Oh yeah, that's a good point. Mess hall. We're going to put Neelix, he gives +5 morale per cycle. In shield generator, no, these are all done. Could we put Kes in here? No. Okay, I don't think we can put Kes anywhere right now. I would have normally put her in the second sick bay, but we don't have one. I probably could do with one, but I've got to turn on at least another couple of life supports before that. And we want to get another bio lab If we get another biolab, it means that we generate more points. So we're doing 1 per cycle. If we get a second one, we do 2 per cycle. Right. So let's scan. Nice, there's a lot of titanium. Let's go down here. We'll take a bit of hull damage. Disruptor control. We've got 27, so we can't research anything yet. Yep, we will upgrade the warp core to level 2, but for that we need titanium. Come on, give me green. Nice. Good job. Right, now, in here, we can build another science lab. Right there. I don't know if we can upgrade this yet. We need dilithium. We've got dilithium here, so let's try and see if we can get some dilithium. Nice. Eight. Because we don't have Science Lab 2 and we don't have the disruptor. Well, it's all we can get then. And we failed at that. Me, really? We need it badly because... Okay, this we're going to launch a torpedo. Okay, we got 10. Right. Warp core. Can we upgrade it now? Upgrade engineering. Nice. 2 cycles to upgrade engineering. Right, we need fuel now because we've run out. So we'll go here. Got our morale up. Um, 1,000. Yeah, we do this one. Nice. We go here and we'll get some more titanium. Shit. Okay, it's still all RNG. Most of it's still RNG. So even if I give myself a really good start, it's still RNG. Well, we still need more. Go over here. We'll try it again. This will give us a bit more. Come on, give me green. Nice, thank you. Right, now we'll go here. And we'll get the dilithium. Yep, thank you. Right, now we'll go collect the food. Okay, we need food, so we're going to go on this one first. This one will give us food, I think. Captain, we reach our destination, yes. Huh. Well, I need someone who can use a weapon. We need someone who's got medical. We need someone who's got science, so... we need a Starfleet person, really. Yeah. Send Kez down to see. This is all covered, pretty much. Captain, we're inside a cave soon. Our tricorders are picking up strong dilithium signatures. Orders. Use a phaser drill. More geological analysis. Blast a hole in the cave wall. We get... I want this one really because we get a bit of each. And do this. Nice. We hit gold. We got a critical success. The team performs the analysis and finds no dilithium in the walls, begging the question, where does the signature come from? We actually got more. We were supposed to get 16 of everything. We got 24 of everything, which is really nice. Block the force field. Deactivate. We're going to need them next round, so I think we'll just blow it up. Captain, we stand in a kind of operating room, and someone has acquired quite a collection of organs. No sign of anyone alive. Examine the organs. Scan the power system of the chamber. He's like heavily fatigued. We've used him in a lot of stuff. Try to recognize some of the familiar looking organs. This gives us 300 deuterium and 24. This is the one we're going to do. Hopefully we hit gold. We did. Very nice. Kezzy's medical knowledge enabled her to examine the organs. It seems they've been infected with a strange flesh-eating disease. Suddenly a secret door swings open and a hooded figure rushes out, holding a tricorder-like device. Captain, threat established. Orders. Stand your ground. De-escalate. Or retreat. Well, de-escalate would be nice, but we've got a high chance of failing it. Because Kezzy's only got 16. If we do this one, we have a higher chance, and we get more dilithium and some more deuterium. Let's try this. Okay, we succeeded. The stranger is intimidated by the crew's united front and flees into the darkness, worried about further surprise. The team retreats to the ship. Captain, Edway team has returned. That was a close call. Quite, we cannot draw any definitive conclusions as to what was down there. But what about a guess, Lieutenant? Yes? We are dealing with a species that appropriates organs, and our away team almost contributed to their collection. However, the why is not clear. Captain, an alien ship left the planetoid at warp speed. We can still follow their ion trail. Take pursuit. A chance to find out why. Follow them. Right, now we've got to go here. So let's make sure we're okay. We could do with a bit more uranium. We'll go here anyway. Captain, we've reached our destination. Yes. Captain, the alien ship dropped out of warp and went inside the asteroid. Do we follow? Scan the interior of the asteroid. What are we dealing with? Strange, I can't scan the interior. The surface stratum is a neutronium alloy, not a natural formation. It's like someone built this. Okay, into the asteroid. Take us in, let's see what they're up to. Mirror, mirror, the Voyager plunges into the heart of the asteroid and encounters an unexpected sight. A vast chamber with mirrored walls creating endless reflections of the alien starship and Voyager. Lost in a sea of duplicates, the crew must act before they're ambushed. A hall of mirrors, can we identify the real ship? We're still picking up their ion trail, but they could have left a fake one, so we fly straight into one of the walls. We've got a 100% chance of letting Tom navigate, which is I think this is like pretty much whenever you get to this point, this is the only one to do. There's 95% of this one, but we might as well just let Tom navigate because it's 100%. This is your moment to shine, Lieutenant Paris. Get us through. My pleasure, Captain. Just another Tuesday flight. And we're through. Did I promise too much? Not a single scratch, huh? Scanners are picking up a 2-week bioelectric signature in front of us. Hey, Manuel. They're powering up their engine, Captain. Okay, there's a 95% chance on both of them. Let's do a tractor beam. Activate tractor beam in the general direction of the bioelectric signature. We got them, Captain. Open the channel. The captured aliens show up on the view screen, their bodies ravaged by rot. The crew exchange uneasy glances. What has caused the aliens' horrifying disfigurement? I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We have a firm grip on your ship. Do yourself a favour and talk. I am Dereth. This is Motura. We are of the Vidian Sodality. I demand an explanation for what happened in the caves. I'm so very sorry that we tried to attack you. Normally we harvest from the dead, but time was running short. It is the phage, you see. My people have been stricken by this disease for eons. It consumes our bodies, eats us up alive. Only way to fight it is to gather organs and graft them. I'm in mortal peril and in dire need of a lung. This is not your problem, Cap. Let us go and you'll never see us again. So we can do either, but I don't think we've got anyone to transport lungs from. So we're going to give him some artificial lungs, I think. I did this last time and it seemed to be fine. It might be the only temporary solution, but we could create artificial lungs. Captain, the procedure was successful, but the phage disease has already, unfortunately, begun attacking the new organs. This will only be a temporary solution. And we've unlocked the Vidian device. Nice. This is what I was going for, more tech. I take the time all I can get. I take all the time I can get. Thank you. I will never forget your mercy, Captain Janeway. Token of my gratitude, take our surgical device. It will help you. Vidian surgical device unlocked in the crew tech tree. Thank you, Motura. Farewell. Helm, we return to our old course. And now we go to crew. We can do this, but we need to unlock this first. So we're going to unlock this, then we'll get the Vidian thing, because the Vidian thing actually gives us 100% success in certain missions. So, Captain, several decks remain inaccessible because their life support systems are offline. I recommend we send a work team immediately to restore life support to one of those damaged decks. Once repaired, we can safely unlock and utilise that entire deck, which provides crucial operational space. Sure. We'll do... Hi, Manuel. How's it going? Manuel. How would you say your name? Is it Manuel? Is it Manuel? We need 100 uranium, so we're going to have to get some uranium. Um, 125. Let's see if we can get the max. Ooh, we did. Nice. Right, so now we can repair this. 4 cycles to repair that. While we do that, we'll shoot up here and we'll grab this. Right, now we can come over here. Oh, we've already got it. See, we just unlocked it already. Didn't even have to do anything. My morale threshold bonuses are increased by 20%. Do that. Make sickbay level 2. What we really want to do is make increase XP gain for heroes in mission by 10%. That would be nice, but that's not important. hydroponics bay. We need this. We are going to have to do this because we're going to get a mission for it at some point, so that's fine. Okay, life support. We don't have enough energy to switch it on. Of course we don't. Now we do. Right, let's start clearing these because we need to. Oh, I've only got one work team, okay. Oh, there's a planet there I didn't scan. 97. We're going to start the bio lab. Why can we only do the one? Let's launch a torpedo because we want as much as we can get. Oh, we just nearly got into the red. Very close. Right, so we need fuel. Let's scoot over here and we'll grab fuel. Uh, 39. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to get some more research first. Battery. Let's build a battery compartment. Yeah, we've got a battery compartment there, but I probably shouldn't have accepted her quest, should I? We've got 39 crew that need rooms. So in here we're going to build another crew quarter. We'll get some fuel. Okay, 807. It's better than none. We scoot here. This is our mission. We need to get food. Okay, we're going to send an away team. We'll send Neelix. We'll send... Okay, and we'll send... Hez. It'll have to be. That covers everything. Captain, we've arrived. Half the crew must be down here. How should we proceed? Well, Neelix is going to harvest inconspicuous plants. We get 300 food, which is exactly what we want. If we hopefully get gold, which we did, we get more. Got 450. Very nice. We receive your signal about the ship in orbit, Captain. Ensign Seska is missing and we can't locate her comm badge. Signal. Orders. Okay, so we can do... Ask others where Seska was last seen. He's a non-fail. That we can fail and that we can fail. This gives us... Really what we want is this one. Because it gives us research. Which is very... a slim chance of failing. Let's do that. Okay, we didn't fail, which is good. We got 10 research, which we need. Captain, we're hearing voices inside the cave. Orders. Approach them. Hide and let them past. Get ready for a confrontation. Well, I kind of want to do this because we get the 200 morale and we get more research. This gives us a lot more, so we'll do this one. We get gold. Nice. They're armed Kazon. The away team calms them and lets them leave. Their purpose unknown. Seska is priority. Because we got a critical thing, we got more research and more thing. Morale. So Captain, we're inside the cave, but no sign of Seska. Try to locate a comm badge. Oops, wrong one. Or... Okay, they're all pretty much the same. This has got the highest. Hope we get it. We did. Another 10 research. Captain, another case on patrol. We're taking heavy fire. Return fire. Not a good idea. Strategic retreat. But we want research and we want things. So we can do this. And we've got a high chance of getting a lot of it. And it's the last thing on this list. So if we hit gold here, then great. There we go. The tricorder decoy grants the team a chance to escape. We've got 375 morale and another 23 research. Captain, the away team is back with Ensign Seska and quite a haul. Did we move it to the cargo bay? I appreciate Neelix's enthusiasm, but I'm concerned about the long-term viability of these food sources and their actual nutritional value. Simply having a lot of it doesn't solve our problem. A valid point, Commander. We'll have the food analysed in the science lab. Right. So now we can do this. Research the Apple-like things. We need to build a battery compartment. For this we need a repair crew, so one more cycle and we can have one. We need fuel, so let's go here and we'll grab fuel. Okay, let's repair that life support. Now we can do another research. Don't have the dilithium for this. Do hull reinforcement. State of flux. As the commander feared, the Leola routes aren't long-term solution. We need to find other ways to stock our pantry. Suggestions? Captain, I was thinking about building a hydroponics bay. It would give the crew a chance to reconnect with their natural process of growing food. We could also hit up some local trading stations with the Aero Shuttle, barter for supplies, do a little Delta Quadrant grocery shopping, so to speak. But Captain, there are so many planets out there, we just need to keep exploring to find one brimming with the most delicious, nutritious delicacies. Think of the culinary adventures. Hydroponics, trade, exploration, all valid options. Thank you. Oh, Captain, regardless of your choice, the raw ingredients still need to be prepared. Naturally, I'd be honoured to apply my culinary skills. However, the mess hall lacks the proper galley. Would you be willing to sacrifice your private dining room for the greater good of the crew? Aye. Wonderful. I'll get to work straight away. Mess hall level 2 unlocked in the crew tech trip. Right, so now we have to upgrade this, but we need a crew. We don't have. Okay, life support's done. Battery compartment repair. This should have fixed this one. Mess hall's done. 67. Engineering, we want plasma torch, because we want the rooms to give us stuff back. What do we need? We need fuel badly. Nice. Oh yeah, we can take off this guy because we don't need him now. Now we can do two things at once. Even better. Right, switch this to normal food rations. We still need more deuterium, and we need uranium too. We're not going to complete this one. Okay, so combat, and we need a work team. Okay, great. Build up. Now we go here and we get fuel. And we'll go over here and we'll make our disruptor control room. I don't know what else requires two. That's the issue. See, this could literally go here. Well, it could go here even. Oh, it can't go here because I need that. Oh no, yeah, it can go here. Right, we'll put the disruptor there. Lovely. Now we have a disruptor. Do we have any heroes that can go in here? No. Nice. And go over here. What am I supposed to be looking at? Don't know what I'm meant to be looking at. 63, we don't really have enough tech. Oh, hold on. Is there something we're supposed to research here? No? Okay, what about this? Nothing there, okay. Good job. This is a repair, which we don't need. Fantastic. Right, still need fuel. Have we got to go anywhere specifically? No. We just have to collect food and build a build a hydroponics bay. Right, well, we're going to put we'll put hydroponics here because we're going to build a big one here. So this one is temporary. When we get to the big research, we'll build a really big one there, and then we'll get rid of it. Actually, we need this for a mission. We'll keep this until we've done that mission, then we'll get rid of it, and then we can put a crew quarter there. Because we still have 29 people that need quarters, funnily enough. We can put a temporary here. But we're kind of out of food. Right, let's go here. I want to repair the aero shuttle bay, just turn it off. It's not consuming power. That's using up our titanium, which is a little... See, we're waiting trade. Losing... We're on emergency rations, yeah, because we've got no hero. Put Kes in here because she gives it 11% production time. So Kim's technically better, but he's also better somewhere else. So we'll just keep with the 11. It's emergency rations that are kind of pain in the butt. We're going to have to go back to premium because we've got no food. Because we need our rep to go back up. So let's do another emergency quarter there. Now we're good on that. Right, there's food. We need this. And we go here. We get food. Captain, we're picking up a distress call on screen. Anyone who can hear this message, lost control of the bridge, ship's failing or falling apart. Help, now, please. Captain, this may be a trap. Analyze the damaged Kagon ship. Kagon? Yeah. Can we determine if they sustain genuine damage? Its fluctuating nucleonic patterns might indicate a reactor breakdown on board. They scan for other Kazon ships. Okay, Kazon. Scan for any other Kazon ships in the area. Nothing showing up, Captain. Give us a general scan. The ship is identical to the Kazon Nistrim raider we previously encountered, Captain. The Kazon Nistrim is one of the most violent sects in the entire Kazon collective. So investigate. Well, we'll help, but be cautious. This could be an opportunity to make new friends or enemies. That's here. We're going to go here. Get fuel first. Debris field. Have a shuttle fly around. Oh, we didn't get as much as we wanted, but there you go. And we get food. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Okay, 9:55. That's not that bad. Captain, you simply must see the cargo bay. Our pantry is positively bursting with the most magnificent delicacies. Now that the hard work's behind us, we can finally move on to the fun part of preparation. Just imagine the possibilities. The car loggerhead eggs wished to perfection, a hearty Leola root pilaf, followed by a decadent Laurelian pudding. I promise you, your taste buds will melt away. I can't tell if he means that literally. In any case, the results speak for themselves. Our food stores are well stocked. Mission accomplished. 400 morale, which is what we needed, that big time. Right. Go and see what this dodgy Kazon wants. Right, going to send an away team. We will send... Kes, Tuvok, and Balana. And inside of the radar shows signs of massive explosion. New sign of the crew. Orders. Format and search the ship for crew. Well, there's a good chance of getting a good outcome. Call out for survivors. Not so good. Scan for life signs. We get 10 thingy. This one we get. We could do with that, but we're just gonna scan. Just easier. Okay, we got our science and our titanium. What happened here? Scan the ship's atmosphere. Examine the dead Kazon. 20 science. We can get a much better outcome like this, but then we like kind of knacker them all, right? So I think we'll just stick with this one. We get our 20 science. A medical examination reveals no signs of a conventional weapon or combat, suggesting the disaster originated from within the ship. Okay, 37, and that's 50, and that's 50. So this one will be there, and this one will be there. Lots of gold. But this one we get fuel, which we could do with. So I might go for this one. Yeah, examine the ship's energy conduit. Okay, so we got 250 fuel and 10 research. Captain, there's a strange console in the force field. It could be the origin of the explosion, but the radiation is preventing us from coming any closer. How should we proceed? Right, so this one gives us 100 morale and 5 research. This one gives us 25 research, and this gives us 15. It's the last one, so we could just max that out and we'll get more than 15. We'll probably get like the 25 here. It's the last one, we might as well do it. We got 23, so close. But it was a guaranteed critical. It seems the Kazon tried to install Federation technology. We are unsure why. Can't we transport it out to examine it? Not with those levels of nucleonic radiation. We could create a subspace bubble or build an expander. One's quicker and riskier, the other's safer and more resource. Subspace bubble. Do. How on earth did the Kazon get their hands on Federation technology? The most probable explanation is that someone on our ship gave it to them. I don't like this. If technology changed hands, maybe it happened on the planet earlier. Who could have met them while you were on the surface? Ensign Seska was unaccounted for. I was picking mushrooms. Kazon ambushed me. Quite. I suggest interviewing the Kazon survivor captain. Captain, this raises serious security concerns with the Marquis personnel in critical areas. This is about you being passed over for chief engineer, isn't it, Carey? No, Torres, it's about security. Convenient timing, Carey. Almost like someone wanted to make the Marquis look like the perfect scapegoat. Enough. We'll determine the truth through proper investigation. Sick bay to Captain. Janeway. It's Kazon. Oh, it's the Kazon. His own blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete protocyte replacement to save him. Oh, pyrocyte replacement to save him. Requesting authorization. Are we equipped for this procedure? I already run a crew compatibility analysis. I also noticed Ensign Seska never provided a blood sample. I had a childhood disease and was warned never to donate blood. I already found enough compatible blood donors among the crew, but we still require a sample for general medical purposes. I don't see the point in that, Doctor. Order Seska to provide a sample now. Ensign Seska, I order you to provide a blood sample. It's for your own good. And about the Kazon, use the Vidian surgical device. It's 100%. This is why I wanted it. 100% fixed. Good news, Captain. The Kazon is stable. Chances are high that he'll survive. Good. Let me know as soon as he wakes up. Let's proceed with building the subspace bubble generator. Right, so subspace bubble generator. We have 223 science. So what we can do is I don't think, can we get this? No, we need dilithium. Cut that. through. I'm going to get this because this is a good thing to have. Right, what do we need? Not a lot. We can go here. Cardis. The inhabitants known as Sicarians are practically rolling out the red carpet, inviting the crew to spend days relaxing in the world. Sure. 400 morale. Perfect. That got us a big chunk of morale back. During the offshore leave, the crew discovered the Sicarian possessed advanced space folding technology capable of sending Voyager over halfway to the Alpha Quadrant. This may be their best opportunity to return home. Now, I think I did this one, and then I think I did this one, and each time I lost morale, but I don't really want to give them Federation technology. But let's try it. Modified trajectory matrix unlocked in the engineering tree. We got minus 40 research, but 200 morale. So we've pretty much maxed our morale now, which is super good. What do we need for this still? 1. Oh. Right, so we go back there. We'll have time to do it. Enter ship. Right, got 100. No, 155. What do we want? Science, hydroponics bay level 2. What we want is to get this, the large one. So we really need to get this done. I'm going to do the field training. Our heroes get 10% extra rep. Captain, we reached our destination. Yes, let's go. Oh, my network's dropped. What happened to my network? How is my stream still healthy? I'm still sending, but I'm dropping frames for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, now it's fixed itself. I think my network had a hiccup. Open the channel. Kazon Vessel. I am Catherine Janeway, Captain of the Federation Starship Voyager. I am Kulla, First Mate of the Kazon Nistrim. What have you done to our ship? We responded to a distress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor. I demand to speak to him. We better not refuse the demand of the Kazon Nistrim mage, Captain. We should question the survivor first, without outside influence. I demand to see my crewman immediately. We'll decline it for now. I have to review. You can visit him later. That is unacceptable. No one opposes the first mage of the Kazon Nistrim. Well, I did, so deal with it. We will take the damaged vessel with us. You have no right to interfere in our affairs. Keep your hands off our ship or we'll consider it an act of war. No, we're going to keep the ship as well. Federation technology caused the explosion. Until we know more, we can't release the ship to you. Your technology makes you brave, Captain, but you have only one ship. There will be 4 Kazon vessels off your bow soon enough. I don't like bullies, and I don't like threats, and I don't like you. Buller, Janeway out. Janeway to awaiting. Get ready to recover the console. Right, we need Balana, Tuvok, pretty much all we need. I don't know who else to put in now. A lot of this. Put Kim in now. Captain, we're back on the radar. But the bridge entrance is jammed shut. I'm positive it was open before. What a weird coincidence. So blow the door open or unlock the door mechanism. We get 150 thingy. We're maxed nearly, but we do get research. And that doesn't risk her. But if we do this, we get a chance of getting more research. Which we didn't, but there you go. Captain, the bridge has been tampered with. How do we proceed? Scanning room for remnants of bioelectric signatures. Thoroughly check the room for traps. That would be good, but we're going to go with Kim. Whoever's on the bridge didn't want us to recover that console. Use subspace bubble generator to access the force field. This is not the last one, so I think we'll go with Balana only. It's still successful. The waiting creates a localized pocket of subspace that allows an entry. They reach the console but find it fused to its surroundings. Console fused to its surroundings, suggests Captain. This and this, because it gives us 20% titanium and 24% thingy. So this is actually the best one. We get gold. Nice. 30 titanium and 36% research. Or 36 research. Nice. Console recovered, Captain. It is indeed from Voyager. What was it supposed to be? Analyze the console. Of all the things, a food replicator, or at least it was trying to be. We take replicators for granted, but imagine what it means to a culture that doesn't have this technology. Or to us if we lost them. We're struggling with food shortages ourselves, just like the Kazon. Just give them a replicator, show them how it works. It could smooth things over with colour. We need friends. Prime directive. We cannot interfere with the technological development of another culture. And it's awfully convenient you're suggesting we give away Federation technology, just like you were conveniently found in the cave with the Kazon loyalty. Oh, with the Kazon loyalties. You're out of line, Carey. I won't tolerate you questioning every Marquis loyalty. Dismissed. Captain, we have a chance to show goodwill. We could offer Colour some food. It may not be replicators, but it could be build some trust. We can give him 500 food. We had some. Contact Colour, send them some food. Wise, Captain. I'll see to the arrangements. Regardless, we can't ignore the fact that someone on this ship provided them with technology. Chakotay won't like to hear this, but Seska has made herself suspicious. However, Carey points the finger at her a little too much. Captain, I propose a full investigation which would require I suspend my other duties. Approved, Lieutenant. Let's hope a Kazon patient wakes up soon. I need answers. Right, so we need fuel. So we'll scoot over here and grab fuel. Then the shuttle. Okay, we've got fuel. Now we've got almost 2,000. Is there anything we need to build or anything we need? No? How much research? We've got 175. Oh, we're still doing field training. Okay, fine. Well, apart from grabbing another 500 fuel, there's not really a lot we need, so we completely rinsed out this one. We could scoot over here and have a look, because we can always come back. Class L planet. Oh, this might have food on it. Class L. Wasn't the last one Class L that had food? Field training. Hey, 183. We still don't have the dilithium we need. Because we need... As I said, if we can get... Wait, is it science? Yeah, large hydroponics. If we can increase science, we can put a large hydroponics up. Captain, I have completed my investigation. Dr. DeBridge, I've analysed Ensign Seska's blood sample. No childhood disease could ever explain her genetic markers. Ensign Seska is a Cardassian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. This is crazy, impossible. You want me to believe Seska's a Cardassian agent who infiltrated the Marquis. Ensign Seska, being a Cardassian agent, isn't as far-fetched as you might think. It is a common trick to use cosmic alterations for infiltration. I was also a spy under your command. Thank you for bringing that up again. What are your findings? An unauthorized transmission was sent to the Kazon a week ago. It originated in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicated materials. That code, however, belongs to Ensign Seska. Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Before I make up my mind, could you summarise everything we know? Lieutenant Carey resents Lieutenant Torres's appointment as chief engineer. He may have attempted to frame the Marquis as traitor by providing technology to the Kazon, yet it was Ensign Seska who was close to the Kazon inside the cave, providing perfect opportunity to transfer the materials. He readily suggested offering the Kazon a replicator, demonstrated a willingness to provide them with advanced technology. Furthermore, Ensign Seska is Cardassian spy within the Marquis to be exact. While not conclusive, it does not help her credibility. Technically, it's 3 strikes again. Finally, both the transmission from Carey's station and Seska's security code, 4 strikes against, were easy finds. This was a clumsy cover-up or a deliberate setup. Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. Speak to the Kazon survivor first. I'd like to speak to our Kazon patient first. The patient is stable enough for questioning. From Captain Janeway, we responded to your distress call. I'm Kunut of the Kazon Nistrum, so you saved me. It was a rather complicated procedure, but with my formidable medical skills, Yes, thank you, Doctor, but we don't have much time. The explosion on ship was caused by our technology. Who gave it to you? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't take me for a fool, Kunut. I want to know the truth, now. If I tell you, KOORUI will kill me. Command Kunut to tell the truth, offer protection, or perform a mind meld, which has a 105% chance. So we're going to do that one, because it's a non-fail situation. I propose a mind meld to find out the truth. Our Kazon received the replicator technology from Ensign Seska. So it really was her. How unpleasant. What did you do to my head, pointy ears? KOORUI will hear of this. You may leave, Kunut. Now, get Seska on the bridge. This ends today. Bridge crew, attention. For weeks a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That stops today. Confront Seska. Ensign Seska, you are charged with treason by transferring Federation technology to the Kazon. You have violated the Prime Directive. No, it's Carey. He's the one. He never trusted the Marquis, and he's using this to frame us. Tell that to the brig. You and your precious Starfleet principal. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Fuller offered protection, and I made a decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant. You lack resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer, command XJL. With a triumphant smirk, Ceci activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and the crew are left in shock. She's getting away. Override the transporter progress. I can't, Captain. A security lockout is in place. Identify the destination. The Kazon vessel. It's getting ready to go to warp. Can't remember if we... I think if we fight, they still get away, right? Battle stations. Let's fight them. Even with our superior technology, we are massively outnumbered, Captain. I'm not letting Seska escape, and I like a challenge. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. Target weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Right, shield hacking.
Enemy shields destroyed. Ability. Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
That guy surrendered.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Moving to attack the front. Ability. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Took barely any damage. Lost 1% of our hull. Report. Kazon raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with Kulla. It's probable Seska and Kulla will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We've got their number, Lieutenant. We're ready for them. Captain, thank you for your faith in me throughout this whole traitor affair. I realise my marquee comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant Torres, I sincerely apologise. I now understand why the captain appointed you chief engineer. You clearly deserve that chair. Congratulations. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carey. Truly. I'm pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you to it. I suspect our chief engineer and our new assistant chief engineer have a lot to discuss. I'm honoured, Cap. I'm going to be counting on you, Carey. I'm not up to date on all the latest Starfleet protocol. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of this warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you. I assure you, Lieutenant, you'll never get less than my best. I think we can put him... We're going to stay here, but I'm pretty sure we can put him as a hero now. Not in there, though, clearly. Damn it. Can we put him in shields, I wonder? No. Deflector? Hey, we can put him in deflector. -1 damage per cycle from phenomena. Nice. Now there's some parts on this where we're going to hit nebulas that, and it could be the entire system is a nebula, that all of the planets are within it, and we can't scan any of them because our stellar cartography isn't upgraded, and we can't upgrade until we get 7 of 9. So we need to get to something like, I think it was region 6 before we can get 7 of 9 to upgrade it from stellar cartography to astrometrics, and at that point we can scan the nebulas. Problem is they're in sectors before we get there, that meaning we can't go back and then raid them. So there's potentially systems where we're just going to lose all resources and get nothing, which is a shame. I think we should have been able to get stellar cartography done a little quicker, maybe, somehow. Scans have discovered a wormhole, but subspace disturbances indicate it's collapsing rapidly. Investigate right away. We don't let this opportunity pass us by. Helm, set a course for the wormhole. 200 morale, which we don't need, but right now we can scan, and we can scan everything. I think we've got everything. What do we need? None of that. We'll leave that for now. Right, we'll go here. The wormhole. Captain, we're approaching the wormhole. On screen. The view screen shows only the vast star-studded expanse of the Delta Quadrant, but the coordinates indicate voyage has arrived. Where is it? The wormhole is supposed to be a ticket home. It remains stubbornly invisible. Are we in visual range? Affirmative, Captain. This must be the smallest wormhole on record. Magnified. Even magnified, the wormhole remains a frustratingly small blip on the screen. Disbelief and a flicker of despair across the bridge crew's faces. Is this their only hope of returning home? It's small. The aperture is about 30 centimeters in diameter, but it is large enough for a message. It could carry a data transmission to Federation space in minutes. We still have to find out if it goes anywhere near the Alpha Quadrant. We could send a probe beforehand. A modified probe would have a greater chance of success. I'm going to use up 5 of our titanium, I guess. Do a modified probe. A modified probe is worth it. 1 modified probe blueprint. Hi, Captain. Right, ship. Down here, modified probe. No research. We want this if we can get it, which we can. We can get a large hydroponics. Right, system. So we used up some of this, bit of fuel. Go and get food. Come on, green. Well, we did get food. But we're burning food. We can turn over to normal rations. We're going to be losing a little bit of morale because we've got emergency quarters. Oh look, we've got a new trade offer. Let's see. 500 deuterium for 500 food. Ooh. Trade. We're going to do that trade because we can get more deuterium. It's not a problem. Excellent. Large hydroponics bay. Start research. Excellent. 2 telection ships in a standoff over salvage from a derelict vessel. One captain wants to use it to aid telection refugee. Okay. Suggest a compromise. Let's see if we can get this done. Nice. 600 morale. Not that we needed it, but it topped us off. Right. Now we need to get some fuel. Okay, we've got 600 and something. That's better than nothing. Go back here. We should have got the thing done. There we go. Large hydroponics. So now we can build it when we got... Oh yeah, we need the biolab. Okay. I'm going to have to put the biolab up first. Biolab. Right there. Okay, biolab's done. Now this is going to start generating these bio-neuro gel pack. We need 4 of these to put up the big hydroponics. I should have built this first, but I forgot. It happens. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue, obviously. Captain, the probe is ready. Send in the modified probe. Telemetry data incoming, Captain. The view screen shows a green vortex. The image transmitted by the probe from inside the micro wormhole. A sense of wonder and anxiety fills the bridge. What's on the other side? Doesn't look like any wormhole I've ever seen. It must be old, decaying. Any ideas where a probe will end up? No, but phase variance in the radiation stream. It's stuck. Can it break free? Unlikely. Wait, it was just scanned by someone else. Hail them. Use the probe to reinforce the signal. We're receiving an answer, Captain. On screen. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager, who is receiving this communication. I am Telek Armour of the Romulan Astrophysical Academy. Science vessel Talvas, location Alpha Quadrant, sector 1385. What are your coordinates? We are in the Delta Quadrant, but since it hasn't been charted, I can't specify our exact location. Delta Quadrant? A Federation starship called Voyager? I have not heard of a ship with that name. It's new, but not classified. Surprising, Romulans are very well informed. I've been in deep space for over a year, and I'm not privy to the latest intelligence. I'm sure my government knows of any Federation expeditions into the Delta Quadrant. It's a complicated story. Please, if you could. I don't believe you. You are undoubtedly still in the Alpha Quadrant. I ask again, what are your coordinates? So, either way, this one is 100% chance, and this one is 105% chance. This one's only 95. So we'll just go with this one because it's fine. These are both non-fail. Actually, we'll go with 2 rock because it's even more non-fail. I understand your concern. Naturally, the Romulan Empire does not want Starfleet spying on its science vessels. However, wouldn't a spy come up with a more plausible lie? Implausible, but I'll believe you for now. Thank you, Captain Armour. Can you help us get in contact with Starfleet? Starfleet? You aren't making this any easier, Captain. Then we could try using the visual link signal to beam our crew to the Romulan ship. Linked beaming unlocked. Again, you've got to complete this to get the linked beaming, which is a really good tech. That has never been done before. We'd have to test it. Would you be willing to assist us, Captain Armour? Fine, but you will beam me to your ship and back, and then we'll see what I can do for you. Armour out. Captain, I am not convinced of the Romulan's benevolence. I will look further into him in Starfleet's databank. Right, so now we've got to wait a little while. So while we wait a little while, we'll go get some food. No, not food. We'll go get some whatever this is, I can't remember now. Max 130 odd. I'm just going to send a shuttle because we want to. Oh, God damn it. Really bad. Right, we'll get some uranium. Try 85. Okay, we've got 64. Should have gone for the 77, I suppose. Was this something we needed to... Actually, I think it was something we needed to build, was there not? Maybe not then. 41 in the tech tree. Was it engineering? I thought... Oh, linked beaming. There we go. We want this. Right. We've got to research that before we, you know, thingy anyway. So, let's go here. Oh, look, there's a planet I didn't scan. Okay, we've got linked beaming. Fantastic. Nothing we can do now, though. Let's get some more. How much do we need? This is better if we can get green. Shit. Why do we always get bad? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, we'll set them to repair the hull. And we'll go here. We'll do this one. Hopefully we get green. Nice. Go over here. Oh, we've got another trade offer. Trade complete. Collect. We've got food. Lovely. We've only got 5. We don't want that one. Food sources. 500 more food. Then we've got 1,000 food. This is great. We'll scoot up here. We'll get fuel. We can. We'll scoot back here. Complete this. Let's give it a try. Energize. Against all odds, the transporter beam pierces the micro wormhole, bringing Telic armor aboard Voyager. The impossible has become reality. This breakthrough could open a new way home. This is quite the breakthrough. I thought we lost you. A phase variance in the radiation stream had me worried. Lieutenant, begin the evacuation. I suggest we delay, Captain. I noticed some inconsistencies in our database, and this phase variance confirmed my suspicions. Captain Armour, what year is it? Year? It's 2351. But this is 2371. Our Romulan guest is a person from the past. That wormhole is a rift, not just in space, but also in time. We were so close. I'm afraid we're left with our original request. In 20 years, would you relay our message to Starfleet? I will if you should find your way back within my lifetime. I would welcome a message from you. You'll hear from us because when we get back, because we will get back. Energize. Captain, I think that might not be possible. Our guest has become entangled with the wormhole on a quantum level. Beaming him back could. Could. My patience wears thin, Captain. Can we compensate? Theoretically, but it'd be risky. Very. I don't care. I insist you send me back. Right, so this is a 90% chance. This is a 95% chance. This is a 95% chance. And this is an 85% chance. Let's try this one, because that's all we can do, really. Lieutenant, modify the subspace dampeners to cushion the wormhole harmonics. Success. Modification complete, Captain. Look, Captain, the transporter parameters are improved, but that doesn't mean safe. The risk of catastrophic failure is still high. You really want to go through with this? My return is imperative. I must be sent back, regardless of the personal cost. So if he's the only one that came over, if we send him back and he dies, like last time when he died, right? Then his return doesn't matter whether it's imperative or not. He could have just stayed aboard and said, I'm in the future, I've got new technology to play around with, let's have fun. Send me to your mess hall so I can eat this weird food. 95% chance, go through the transporter. He has a life waiting for him. We won't rob him of that. Transport. Energizing. Signal pattern is wavering. Compensating. Reading phase variance errors. Proceed. 95% chance still. Adjust the quantum resolution. Success. Lock stabilized. Wormhole subatomic integrity starting to collapse. Can we get him through in time? Perhaps. However, we need to act now. 95% chance. That's all we've got. Increase harmonic resonance and divert all power to the transporter. Success. Lock stabilized. It appears Captain Armour's transport was successful. The wormhole collapsed simultaneously. It appears. Only time will tell. Janeway's crew. Captain Armour has been transported, so he didn't die this time. We got him back to his ship in his time. Well, we can't be entirely certain he has successfully returned to his home. His time. The odds are in his favour. He carries a message that could reshape our future. Though we expect no rescue, we are allowed to hope. Janeway out. Captain, I did not want to mention this in the presence of Captain Armour, but the Federation database states that he died in 2367, 4 years ago. Then hope is all we have. Helm, return to our old course. So we completed it. We didn't fail it this time. We didn't die. But he dies 4 years before he's supposed to transmit the message. So I guess if we're lucky, maybe he sends it on his deathbed. So he actually sends it 4 years a bit early, but you know. No research. We have 57. We can't really research anything, I don't think. Ooh, science lab. Yeah, this is one we're going to need very soon, because we're going to need this for something. Anyway, look, we've got 1 gel pack. We need 4 to put the biolab up. But now we need some geranium, so we'll go get some of that. We can only hold another 60 anyway, so this doesn't matter. There we go, we're pretty much full, and we can go get some food. And we've got a new trade offer. Analyze the local fauna, find food sources. Yeah, let's try that. Nice. Got a ton of food. Let's scoot over here and we'll get some more titanium. Okay, we've got plenty. We go back down here and we get some more fuel. And by now I've got some, I need 100. We have 2 of these gel packs now. We only need 1,000. There we go, done, we're full. Full on fuel. Awesome. So, we still have some fuel in here and some geranium in here. And this one we picked bare. We've got nothing. But we still have an entire system to go to here. So, and this will get us more food. Nice, another. Right, so we've got lots of food. We should be able to turn. Oh, we're already on normal food. Even better. Right, now we can scan all of this. So, no titanium. We've got max food. We basically need nothing here. But if we fly around, we can get, you know, maybe get some things upgraded and stuff. It still needs 3 research. Can't upgrade the bridge, unfortunately. Anything we can upgrade? Main engineering. We are consuming 170 and we're producing 180, so we're very close to being max limit on our warp core. So when we get the hydroponics up, we may have to shut this down. We don't need food, so we're going to just dismiss that. In fact, I'm going to switch it off now. We get 8 power back. I mean, in theory, we're doing all right at the minute. But we just got to kind of fly around and waste some time until we can get this research done. So, like nothing that we need. Nothing. There's a trade here. We can have a look at this trade. We don't need food. Trade 3 dilithium for deuterium. We don't need any of this. If it was trade 400 deuterium for 3 dilithium, that would be worth it, because that's kind of hard to get. Right, 107. Okay, great. Now we can research Science Lab Level 2. 7. Fly down here. Use up some fuel. See, what you really want to do is go to each planet, because when you go to one of the planets, when these are POIs, right? When you go to one of the POIs, there's a chance of a random event that can happen, which could give new technology. So you should really go to every planet in a system, if possible. We don't really need none right now, so we'll leave it. We'll just fly somewhere else. Yeah, might get some food. Yep, we've got Science Lab Level 2. So the Science Lab, I don't know, can we upgrade it? We can upgrade Science Lab Level 2. We just had this. We still need the hydroponics, but the Science Lab Level 2 will give us more science. Is another thing we really need. Did I have thingy still on here unassigned? Okay, we don't need that. We could open... Yeah, I don't think we can open it, because why can we not open it? We need 7 of these. Really? Didn't need them before. Oh. Right. Well, we've got some food, so we don't matter if we're losing a bit of food. That's fine. We now need uranium. We're going to go up here because it's furthest away, so actually that might have been good. There we go, there's our Science Lab Mark II. Now that we've got Science Lab Mark II, we're generating 3 science every cycle. Because don't forget, we still got this one. So we're generating more science now, which is what we want. Let's grab some of this. 68. Could do a little bit more, but it's fine. Now we'll go back down here again. Because we're still waiting for 4 of them. How much we got? 47. It's not enough to do anything. It's going up a lot quicker now. A real lot quicker. Right, now we need fuel, so now we need 1,000. So we can do this one and hope we hit green. We didn't, it's fine. Don't worry about the hull. We could grab this because we're down to 160. I don't think it matters what one we pick. We only need 40, so awesome. This we need a bit more of now. We're going to go get food after this because we're running out of food. Do this. Now we go back down here, get food. Doesn't matter which one we spend, it's still 999. Lovely. Now we go here and get some fuel. Fantastic, we're full on fuel. 2. We've got 100 research. We can research something else. We're going to need the waste disassembler at some point. Might do that. Yeah, let's do that. We can't build it yet because we're going to need to be able to get this to 3 before we can build it. And to do that, we're actually going to need engineering 3. I probably should have done that to be fair, because we could have. It's only research. We'll get research. We are... Well, we can fly up here and get some more food. I don't think it matters how many we get, really. Oh, well, okay, that was bad. We could have done with more than that. Go back here. Right, now we just got to wait to get 100 again. That's all we need. We'll max it out anyway. I think we're done. Technically we could just leave now, but I haven't been everywhere. We can fly around, see if we can initiate a random event. This will give us some fuel. Alright, can't seem to do much. I think we've been most places. This is a repair station. So you can spend resources to repair your ship. So, like, 25 uranium to repair it 50. We only need 15, so it's not worth doing any of this. You can literally just go like that, and then, like, what, 5 turns and it'll be done. Alright, let's go to the next sector.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The crew's persistent capacity for adaptation under the sustained pressure of the Kazon Nistrum threat is exemplary. This unexpected resilience offers crucial protection against the ongoing threat of Kulla and Seska, a protection rendered necessary by my own deficiency. My oversight in identifying Seska's treachery was a significant operational failure. I tendered my resignation as Chief of Security to the Captain. It was refused repeatedly. An illogical decision I attribute to her evident emotional bias. Supplemental. Sensors detected an unidentified transmission from an ionized hydrogen cloud. The Captain intends to investigate, classifying the potential hazard as a welcome diversion. The human capacity for welcoming variables of unknown origin and potential threat remains to me an inexplicable phenomenon.
They get homesick, they don't get sector sick. Right, we can scan all this. Investigate the ionized hydrogen cloud. Approach. Let's see what this is all about. Captain, the source appears to be a Federation beacon. Federation? Authenticate the signal. This code was not scheduled for implementation. It was stardate 48423, a month after we left Deep Space Nine. Starfleet has to be looking for us. Support optimism. We get rep. Morale. Let's see what this beacon's about. Scan it from afar. Tractor it in. Tractor the beacon into visual range. Initiating tractor beam. An ambush. We're taking fire from inside the cloud. Occasional radar is closing at 158 Mark 9. Hail them. No response, Captain. Okay, battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target weapon.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Access shield first.
Ability
Go,
ready,
Harry.
Captain. The built enemy shield destroyed, Captain.
Swirling gases of the cloud offer a little warning as the Kazon vessel emerges. Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes and you get the free Epic game today. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked. I didn't even look last week. I probably should because I might have missed something. Which wouldn't surprise me that I've missed something. I've got like 5 minutes to grab it before it refreshes. Okay, so Four Tails is last week's. It's a card base, not interested. You get Void. Wait, no. Otso, OTXO, and Solcesto is today's games. So Otso is enter an inexplicable abstract mansion to recover a loved one in his fast-paced blue and dark roguelike filled with precise savage gunplay and time-bending slow motion. Yeah. 2D sounds terrible. Solcesto. Solcesto is a tactical and frantic roguelike where mastering your luck is key. Not interested in either of them. So, let's shut Epic down again. Bye. Little warning, as Kazon vessel emerges from the haze, ramming a shuttle directly into Voyager's hull. Sparks fly, alarms blare, and the bridge crew is thrown into chaos. Through the ruptured hull, Kazon warriors swarm aboard. Their motive is unclear. Is this a desperate attempt to cripple Voyager, or do they have a more sinister objective? Captain, the Kazon were continuously matching our shield frequency. They know our access codes. They were targeting our transporter modules. They took one when they boarded the ship. They are hailing us. Ah, Janeway, I hope you enjoyed our little reunion. Paula, the transporter module you stole was designed for Voyager. It's useless to you. Oh, is that so? Hello there. I thought the view screen looked a lot better than this before. She's blurry as hell. Hello there, remember me? I might look a little different. Jessica? I'm in the process of restoring my Cardassian physiology. Yes, Chakotay, I was spying on your precious marquee the whole time. Surprised? You should have guessed sooner. You were always so predictable. A relief to finally shed that pathetic Bajoran disguise. Anyway, Janeway, I see your crew and ship are still in one piece despite your incompetence. Impressive. Return the compliment. The crew has become united since you left. Coincidence? They'll realise I was right. Well, this was a lovely chat. Goodbye. Deck 4's hull integrity is critical. The Kaizen shuttle has to go. So remember I said the linked beaming would come in handy? Oh look. Linked beaming, 100% chance. This is 65, this is 95, this is 100%. So linked beaming it will be. Use linked beaming to beam the shuttle out piece by piece. The shuttle has been successfully beamed out, Captain. Now we can focus on colour. Do we have a lead? This sector is teeming with phenomena that interfere with our sensors. We're blind. Forgive me, Captain, but is going after colour the wisest course of action? All they've stolen is a small computer component. The capabilities of this small computer component extend beyond simple transport. Its potential as a weapon poses a significant threat to the sector. I know Seska, the module is just bait. She wants us. And we're blind. Go after the module. That's all we can do. We have to go after the module. They want to ambush us, then we'll turn the tables. We have to prepare ourselves for a dual threat, the Kazon and this sector. We're in the dark, so be ready for anything at all times. Long-range sensors are being jammed by these phenomena. We'll have to rely on short-range. Scan for warp signatures, communication snippets, anything. All crew to your stations, yellow alert. Right, we have like 2 minutes left, so we'll just answer this quickly. Captain, defensive and offensive capabilities have reached optimal parameters. Voyager is now better prepared. Understood, Lieutenant. Perhaps it's time we move on then. Basically, I think it means that we move on to the next sector. But look, see now this one here, this is what I was saying. We can get to here. We can get to here, and we can get to here, and we can get to here, right? We can get to all of these, but we can't scan them. We should be able to scan these three. Maybe not that one, it's just within the border. But this is the nebula. Nothing in here can be scanned. So, yeah, pain in the butt, really. Right, 88. Is there anything we need? Well, we need to get engineering to tier 3, don't we? So, yeah, nothing we can do right now. Are you working on anything? No. What about you? No. Okay. Alright, we need nothing. We're actually full of everything. We're doing pretty good. We can go here. Yeah, food. Let's grab food while we're here. 500 food. Nice, it puts us maxed again. Yeah, there's really nothing here. We can come back, so it's not... See, this is the mission, but we don't want to do the mission yet. If we stay... What do we get? We get 3 per thingy, right? So we only need 2 cycles. 1, 2. That gets us 100. And now we can research engineering tier 3, which will get us warp core efficiency, tier 2 engineering offices, large cargo. Yeah, we've got 16 seconds. So with that 16 seconds, I'm going to save it. Go back to main menu. And pretty much say, thank you for watching. It's been 3 hours. So we're all good to go about our days or evenings or whatever. Don't forget to like and subscribe. on YouTube and follow on Twitch or Kick if you're on now. And I still don't know. I didn't stream. I said I might not stream on Tuesday because I'm not sure about Everrail because it's just the same thing over and over. It's admittedly, you play it too much, it gets a little boring, I think. But also on Tuesday, I updated Stream Deck and it killed some of my plugins. So I'm waiting for the plugins to be fixed or updated. Otherwise, I might have to downgrade back to the lower version of Stream Deck, which also had a problem that it wouldn't start with Windows. So it's like go back to a bugged version of Stream Deck or stay on a bugged version of Stream Deck. I don't know. We're waiting for an update either to Stream Deck or to the plugins. But I don't know. Right now, a lot of stuff's got to be done manually. My timer has to be done all manually for recording and streams because it's not. I had it all auto before. I just press go live and it automatically started a timer. Doesn't do that. Anyway, I will see you. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you Monday for more of this. In which case, have a great weekend. But if I do see you tomorrow, well, you can still have a great weekend. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.